ESPN's exclusive coverage of the PBA Storm Las Vegas Classic is presented to you by Odor Eaters. Put Odor Eaters in, kick foot odor and wetness out. By Miller High Life, to live simply, proudly, boldly, manly, this is the High Life. And by Storm Products, Inc., the Bowlers Company. After a 40-year history of PBA events in this building, formerly known as the Showboat, the event held at the Orleans Casino for 3 years. Now it is back. Great history, great tradition. Welcome back, everyone, to Vegas. Dave Ryan, Randy Peterson, our entire PBA crew here on ESPN. How about high scores? Also part of the history of this venue. 8 300 games this week. That's one shy of a tour high in Wichita, where we had 9.
Yeah, well, you know, first of all, it's great to be back here at the Castaways. And you're right. I mean, the theme all week long is high scores. A lot of theories as to why that is, but I think it's evident by the last strike that Patrick Allen just threw. The one thing I do know is that this is the same oil pattern we used in Tacoma.
It is pattern B and a lot of high scores.
43 feet that they used in Tacoma as well as here. And the way the players played this was there's a lot of oil in the middle part of the lane. So they didn't have to try to throw it to the right. They would allow the oil to push the ball to the right, look for the back end reaction, the friction down the lane, and that subtle left turn.
For much more about the lane patterns, log on to the Sports Best website, PBA.com. And also simulcasts of the round of 16, round of 8 matches. Chris Barnes was doing a little play-by-play with our Masters champion Brian Smith last night on the web. Walter Ray comes in a little bit light and has got double wood.
Man. Well, if Walter doesn't get it all at the bottom of the swing in terms of release, if he misses it just a little bit, that ball's not going to react down the lane.
Look at him move up, multi-pin spare conversions. Handles that with ease. Walter Ray is the leader. PBA Tour points, trying to wrap up that top spot and clinch spot into the round of 16, bypassing all qualifying, the season-ending World Championship, Taylor, Michigan. On the line today, first place prize will bring $40,000 and 25,000 tour points. It was double last week. It's double next week as well at the U.S. Open in L.A.
Again, pin carry. Trip 4. This ball's going to drift just slightly high. And here comes the great pin action. And Page likes it when Walter trips the 4. Walter likes it when Walter trips the 4, but nobody else does. None of his opponents do.
Amazing to watch her last night, watching her husband in action at the round of 8. She still is emotionally involved in every ball out there. I mean, talk about a dedicated fan. Right there with her husband on every approach, and Patrick Allen continues the roll, making a triple and a 30-pin lead.
Another great shot by Patrick Allen, and you know, last night I asked him, I said, Patrick, why do you think it's so hard to win out here? And he said, Randy, simple, the talent pool is so deep, so many good players, and then the format, it's just, it's been really tough. And you know, you mentioned it before that he gets in matches and goes up against some of the headliners, and he just gives it all he's got, and they just keep taking care of him. And this week he finally broke loose, bowled against another great champion, Ryan Schaefer. Won the last 3 games to get here. Looking for a 40-pin lead.
4-bagger. Showing to you with the ESPN in sync. He's in sync all right. 60 feet to success for Allen there. 4 times in a row. Amazing to think about it. No repeat winners on tour. 15 straight. That's a new record. Will it change this week? Brian Smith won ABC Masters last week in Reno. That's what he wanted in the pocket.
Walter Ray can strike out the 9th and 10th frame to shoot 248. Patrick Allen can shoot 278 if he goes to the wall. This shot here in the 9th will keep Patrick Allen honest and make him work for it.
You're down by 20 and a triple. Yeah, better believe it.
This is the 4th time that we've seen pattern B And Walter Ray Williams Jr. has made the telecast, or excuse me, finished 9th in Memphis and then made the last 3 telecasts. Latham, New York, Tacoma, and here.
And he's made 3 of 4 to start the Western Swing, the winter section of the PBA Tour. 8 TV appearances in all this season. The runaway leader in all the major categories. Patrick Allen amongst the bowlers trying to catch him. But they didn't like that. No, just didn't like it. You can see it. Got a little help. He turned away from that ball.
Well, he knew it was going dead right out of his hand. He turned his back on it, hoping that it wouldn't be disaster, and he just avoided it. And watch this reaction. Single pin spare. He got a great break.
Hoping it wouldn't be worse. Yeah, it could have been a split. .257 max score for Allen. Picks up the mark, 4-pin. Finished in a tie for 9th place in Medford.
I gotta take another one. I need
7th in
another
Grand Rapids and Detroit. 6th in Memphis. So he hasn't made shows, but he's been pretty close.
The situation here is easy as Patrick Allen takes a re-rack. 2 strikes and 1 pin shuts out Walter Ray Williams Jr. Anything less, Walter Ray can get up in the 10th frame and win this match.
Just like Schaefer.
Heard him say just like Schaefer, just like the round of 8 match he played here last night. Down 2 games to none, came back, rallied and won, needed 2 in the 10th, got it. Can he do it again? Oh, gets help with a 10.
Watch this pin action. This is something you don't see a whole lot of. Watch the pin get hit from behind. That's great pin carry. Keeps him alive. This one to win the match.
Let go of it.
That's what he said to me last night when he needed a double to beat Ryan Schaefer. He said, all I have to do is tell myself, just let go.
Does he have it? Yes!
Cannot give him a chance to win.
That's for sure. And you didn't. Just keep it on the lane. What a great shot. You know what? In my opinion, one of the most talented left-handers out here. You got to group him in that same category with Jason Couch and Parker Bone III. This guy is phenomenal. Very underrated.
Wow. Just needed 2. He gets 10. And he's wrapped up the wild card match. Patrick Allen is off to the semifinals to take on Amleto Monticelli.